Adventures Through Time. Fire in the Colliery.
The Black Country Living Museum is a pretty cool place to find out about the places we've come from.
And not just the places, it's great to find out about the people behind our history too.
Like coal miners, right? The old colliery is quite cool. It's amazing to see the enormous piles of coal they would have dug out. Oh look, there's the guide. I wonder if he's got a tale to tell us.
Well, there wouldn't be a black country without mining. The ground under your feet has been mined for all manner of things. Coal, limestone, fire clay, not to mention ironstone to feed the hungry furnaces.
Hard work though.
And dangerous too. I still remember the Rounds Green colliery explosion. Mines aren't for the faint-hearted.
What do you mean, remember? And what explosion?
An explosion in the mine, of course. 17th of November, if memory serves, 1846. Worst accident of the time. 19 dead, and that includes children as young as you.
Oh, that's so sad. Hang on, don't touch the coal. We've gone back in time again. Look at all the miners. That group look like they're ready to go down the mine shaft. Oh, and look, there's a pony.
He's taking the coal in a cart. Quick, run!
Oh my goodness! It must be the colliery explosion the guide was telling us about.
Here, Yope, help us fetch a bucket. We need water. The fire's raging.
Of course. Let's hurry.
We've the butty to thank for this. Come on, pump harder.
I'm going as fast as I can. What do you mean by the butty?
Butty is the mine manager, Joe Bolland. We had sulphur in the mine last week. War safe for days, but then they went in us back in and we can't live without the coin. My dad said it was safe. He was right.
Do you work down the mine?
Oh, my pals are down there. We all work around here. Ma's a pit bunk wench, sifting the pieces of coal. Daddy's down there usually, but he was hit on the head by falling coal only last week and he's off on doctor's orders.
Hit on the head?
Oh, there's a dozen ways to meet your mecca down a mine. Not just fire damp, that's exploding gas. There's also choke damp from the vapours.
I'm guessing that makes you choke?
You're a smart one, are you? And you don't want to get in the way of gunpowder breaking rock. That'll finish you. Then you've got rock slipping. Even water to drown you if you tap into a seam. Still, you can't eat without the shilling. Ma's allowed to bring home pieces of coal as long as they're not in a bag. Thank goodness I was well away from the mine shaft. Right, these buckets are full. Let's go.
Stand aside.
Looks like the fire's out. Those poor men.
Sounds like some of them were our age. And the men would have had children of their own, now fatherless.
I don't know what to think. It's horrible.
What did you do in the mine, Ted?
Pushing carts mostly. If I was a little stouter, they'd give me a pick and have me at the coal face. The doggy needs any that are able to put their shoulders to the job. Or he did.
Doggy?
He's in charge in the mine. Name of Joseph Smith. I hope he's all right. Him and Butty were in there. Anyway, I better go. Ma will be worried sick about me.
Of course. Oh, thank goodness. We're back in the present.
That was terrible. Those poor men and their families. All because safety checks weren't done.
Oh, you're back, and in one piece. I believe you may have witnessed something explosive?
How could you tell? Oh, right. We're covered in coal dust.
Indeed, and you're right. Back in the 1800s, safety regulations weren't very detailed, or indeed observed as well as they could have been. The butty was thought to be responsible for letting the men return to work, but it claimed his life too, and that of the doggy. Them in power agreed with you that it wasn't right, and the good thing is that conditions were improved.
To help the men and women.
I'm guessing the owners weren't always happy to have to make changes, especially if it cost them money.
And you'd be right again.
So the explosion didn't stop mining in the Black Country.
How could it be? It's what gave us the name, after all. Can you conceive of what it must have been like as a child working in a mine? No sunshine and dirty coal dust covering every inch and getting up your nose. If it captures your imagination, Why not write a story about a day in the life of a child miner?
Black Country Living Museum Adventures Through Time, with support from the Art Fund.